Alrighty, folks, I got great news for you. If you are in my school community, we've got more value coming on March 16th, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. We are going to have the one and only Jonathan Twomley break down multifamily investing. He's going to take an asset. He's going to underwrite it. You're going to be able to ask questions. You guys know that I am eager to once again scoop up multifamily assets. I've currently raised about $1 million to go shopping. But you need to understand how to write deals, and I know no one better than Jonathan Twomley, and he's going to graciously give us 60 to 90 minutes on March 16th. Jonathan, thank you for saying yes.
Absolutely. Happy to do it.
Awesome. Why don't you just tease folks what they're going to get? Again, a lot of my folks at my Vegas event said, hey, we want to talk multifamily. Zuber, we know what you've done, but we don't know how to underwrite. We don't know how to do this. And so they want to get more details. What can we tease them with that's coming?
Well, so we literally just had this idea 2 minutes ago.
Yes, that's the beauty of action.
What I will do is I will break down a live deal for you in person. And I have a quick and dirty underwriting tool, which I'm going to use for this. I mean, I have a really, really detailed underwriting tool, but that's probably overkill for this. So
right.
I'm going to use my quick and dirty underwriting tool, and I'm going to give that to you if you show up on the call.
Nice. And again, the beauty of doing this with real live properties, you can ask questions. I mean, remember Jonathan and I did a video, I want to say it was 3 years ago now, where we turned a $100 million asset into 48 million with like 3 tweaks. And lo and behold, we're seeing assets now trade at 50% or even greater discounts. So, you know what you're doing, and you're going to be able to, hold people's hands. It's not an expert session, right? This is going to be very kind of 101. This is how it's doing. Ask all your questions, right?
Yeah. This is going to be like basic stuff to get you started, right? Just to get you thinking about it. Cause I could go like really deep into underwriting and probably bore the crap out of half of you and lose the other half of you. So I'm not going to do that, but we're going to use this quick and dirty underwriting tool, which is a great sort of substitute for back of the envelope underwriting, and just kind of walk you through how I think about these things.
Yeah. And again, I think it's really important because, again, you have the history. You built a big portfolio. You sold the big portfolio, cashed a gigantic check. You're doing, like I'm involved with you in a deal in a hotel, a boutique hotel. It's working really well. This is you really do this. And I think it's going to be great to have somebody that's actually an operator and really share the stories, because you're going to be able to say, hey, they're telling you in this listing, it's X, but you should assume, X minus, and right. You're going to be able to play all those what if games, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'll find a listing and we'll just break it down.
Yeah. So again, this is something my audience asked for. Again, I'm very much the one rental at a time guy, but plenty of people want to go bigger. This again is something, again, it will be recorded. Again, I know not everybody can make March 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 o'clock East, 1 o'clock Eastern. But it'll be recorded for posterity's sake, so you can go back and watch it later. But this is going to be something you could theoretically use for multifamily or hotel or office, just anything commercial, or is it going to be very much multifamily?
No, this is pretty much multifamily, because the hotel underwriting is a bit different. You might be able to use something like this for self-storage though, because it's a very similar kind of underwriting.
Okay, very cool.
Yeah.
What are some of the what are some of the big rocks? If we're at the end of your session, and again, folks, I will not be on it. At least I don't think I'll be on it. I have another call at that time. But Jonathan's going to run this. He's going to give me a Zoom link. It'll be on the calendar inside school. Like when you're done, what are like the 3 things you hope people take away from it?
It's a good question. Well, I mean, first of all, I think they'll get a sense of how you underwrite a multifamily deal in a really quick way. Not like I said, this is real sort of back the envelope kind of thing. So this would be your first cut, but it's going to be a little different from the way that you approach single family rentals, right? So that'll be one thing. I think, we'll probably wind up talking about, stuff like cap rates and what they mean and how they affect the value and, the debt as well. Cause it's really, single family is so much based on comps. It's based on like sort of competition with people who want to buy a house for themselves, and they're willing to overpay and stuff like that. Like it's very different kind of thought process with multifamily. So we'll just, walk through that. And, I assume that folks are going to have all kinds of questions, and we'll just stay around and answer your questions, so.
Yeah. The other thing I hope that comes with it, this is something you taught me, gosh, I want to say it was 3 or 4 years ago. You want to be a buyer when cap rates are high.
Yeah.
And you want to be a seller when cap rates are low.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people got asked backwards, right? They were spending up GPs and LPs when cap rates were sub 4%. It's like, where do you think this is going, guys? This is going to end badly.
Exactly.
So again, buying when cap rates are high is actually a good thing, not a bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So
yeah. And again, we'll talk about vacancies, capital expenses, operating budgets. You'll break down, what it takes to evaluate a deal, right?
Yeah, just like I said, in a super quick way, so that you can very quickly determine whether this is something that is worth digging into or not. You can just plug in the numbers and it'll kind of tell you, like, does this make sense or not? And I think also what a lot of people probably don't realize is when you're buying a multifamily deal, there's like a whole bunch of costs up front that you have to front. You've got to add that into your equity. So it's not really just that, like, hey, I've got 25%, I can buy a property for X. You're probably going to need to come up with more money to cover, closing costs, upfront escrows, some upfront operating expenses, things like that. So you got to think about all those things as well when you're buying multifamily. So it's not just a simple, like, 25% down, 75% LTV kind of thing, right? So that's, but we can kind of just do a session and cover all of it, all of your questions about how these deals are done.
I think that's a very good point. I had not even thought of that. Again, breaking down the deal structure and what you need to get it done, because you're absolutely right. The bigger multifamilies, there is a lot of cash or capital that's committed up front that's not in that, that 25% down, right? There, you could have 3, 4, 5% just in upfront fees.
Right. Plus, if you're going to do rehab, you've got that cost, right? So there are a few more moving parts with multifamily that you just need to know up front. And also things like, this isn't really underwriting, but they're, like a mistake I made when I first started this business was, I had investors like, here's $1 million. And I was like, okay, that's great. I can buy a $4 million building.
Yeah.
And then I went to the bank and they were like, do you have a $3 million net worth? And I was like, what do I need that for? And they were like,
I got money. See?
Yeah, I got the money. I got the down payment. Like, what do I need?
This
is non-recourse, right? And they're like, well, yes, but
yeah.
So things like that you need to be aware of when you start.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Well, I still can't believe that you said yes to my crazy idea. Again, folks, March 16th, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Jonathan's going to break down a deal. He's going to give you opportunity to ask questions. He is the man. He has his own school community. Obviously, it's school.com/AIC. I will put that on the screen momentarily. Jonathan, give us your closing thoughts as we wrap this up.
Yeah, well, this was like so impromptu and you kind of blindsided me with this, but I think it would be fun. And, I'm looking forward to helping you guys understand multifamily and also just get the chance to ask questions, because I'm sure a lot of you have questions that you've never really had the chance to answer anybody, and we'll just take care of those too. Yeah,
folks, again, if you don't know how this came about, we did our ORAT celebration and one of the feedback was we want to talk multifamily, and that's not really my area of expertise. So I reached out to my network. The best guy I know is Jonathan. I ask him, I blindside him, he says yes, and now you have a session with him on March 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Jonathan, thank you so much.
Absolutely, you're welcome.
All right.